the Model I is included in the optical kit, in the autorefractor case. The autorefractor case has this little bag that has the Model I in it. Now, as this picture shows, it does not have the special cradle provided by the manufacturer. Instead, it has another cradle, which I'll show you in a second, that was put together by us. But this Model I is useful, and it allows you to practice your own ability to use the autorefractor. And also, once you are accurate in measuring the Model I, in case you had any reason to believe the autorefractor had some accuracy issues, you could retest the Model I. Model I to the side. I'm going to get the cradle out and put the autorefractor in the cradle. I'll get one battery out. I'll get the cable for the autorefractor. And I'll put the rest of the stuff out of the way for the time being. Okay, now I'm going to use two thumbs and open up the battery cover. The tabs on the battery go down. Put it up here high first, slide it down, and it'll latch and hold in place. Put that in there. Now the cable itself has a connector with a slit in it. Right on the edge of the connector, there's a slit. And the autorefractor, there's a little notch in the plastic. So you just line up that slit with the notch in the plastic, rotate it just a little bit until it drops in place, push it in, and then turn the screw to tighten it. Okay. Now I'm going to plug in the video. And then I'm going to plug the PC connection into a cable that goes to my PC. And put this aside. So now I have the Model I right here. And we'll set the Model I up like this. Move everything out of the way. Set the Model I up. And generally the way I measure it, I take it and I put it with the eye pointing straight up. Okay? So I'm going to go into a quad view so you can see all four sides of what's going on. This is the top view. This is the right view right here, left view over here, and view behind me. Okay? Now I want to measure this Model I, and I want to show you what it looks like when I measure it. First thing I want to do is I'm going to switch it so you can see the inside view of what's going on. The inside view will be in the top right-hand quadrant of your screen. So I'm going to switch it over to that and power on the autorefractor. Of course, I'm going to put the neck strap on my neck. Now, if you look, the very front, that's the lens, okay? And that's the two positioning indicators for the left and right eye, which we're not using, but that's the lens. And there's a notch right here that you need to line over the eye. And there's another notch right over here that is the horizontal. So therefore, you're creating a crosshair arrangement between here and here. So now I'm going to measure the Model I. Usually, I don't have to even get up to do it. Take my glasses off. I look through the viewfinder, and there's a little rotating knurl here. We'll look through the viewfinder at the Model I. There it is. And I'm going to look straight into it. And I'm going to adjust my distance to the Model I. Okay, now whatever I want to have, you notice how I've got the circle of dots clear, the two dots on the right and the two dots on the left clear, and also it says OK. And all the four dots and the circle of dots are in the dead center of that Model I. So I'm going to press the green button, which is on the handle, and move the Model I, move the square into the circle of dots. And I've measured the Model I, assuming that it's looking like the right eye. And so now I'm going to press this little button right here, And you can see on the screen, top right, bottom left-hand side of that top right quadrant, it says L-M. Now, by the way, the green button I'm referring to is right here on the handle. So now, once again, I've got the eyepiece rotated so I don't have to stand up to do this. Once again, I'm going to go into the model eye. There it is. I want to make sure the circle dots are clear. If I get too close, it's blurry. If I get too far, it's blurry and small. Blurry and close, blurry and big is too close. Blurry and small is too far. So I'm going to get it perfectly clear with the circle of dots in the dead center. Move the square into the circle of dots, and I got a reading. Now 4.25 is exactly what this model eye reads. 4.25. Not sure if you can see that or not, but 4.25 is what it reads on the side of it. Okay, so now I'm going to switch over to another view. I'll just move this out of the way and move my, I'm going to press this button right here. That's the print button. I'm going to transmit it to the computer. So when I press that button, you'll see it go across to the computer. So I will bring the glasses inventory program across, cover up that screen, and I will press that print button. And this comes across, incoming data, and then you'll get the 425, which is the reading of the autorefractor. And of course, this computer program has comments to make about it. You should have entered the age. It always wants you to enter the age, farsighted, both eyes, which of course it is. This is plus prescription, and glasses are needed. So that's how you measure the model eye and why you measure the model eye.